Alright, so price is in bullish momentum. Clear to see on the chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money is who's rocking like us. Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart, kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the VDH. I'm feeling good. The next candle continues to grind higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to the 900. This is the year 2026, and I'm trying to make a little money. All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the VDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? We back, guys, like we never left. Oh, man. What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Feeling pretty good, guys. It's Tuesday. We in the building. Gonna try to make a little money. So we got let's shout out the first comment, guys. Smokey Sean, what up, D-Money? Hey, I appreciate it. 177 Racer, what up, what up? Stump Gold 3, love you. Shorting Rob, waiting here for the king. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, so feeling pretty good, man. I'm a little sad, though. We got BDH fam. They headed to Costa Rica, guys. In a little bit, so I'll be here holding down the fort. I got some strawberries in the fridge. So I got to make sure they last until these guys get back. So it's, you know. I love you. You got us. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, we'll be rocking out, chat. So PW, he won't be streaming this morning, guys. He has some stuff he has to get done before Costa Rica. So he'll probably pop in, I'm sure, and say hello to the chat probably at some point in a little bit. But he got a trip to get ready for, guys. So you got D-Money. Just out here trying to make a little money. We're gonna see what we can. We're gonna see what I can get into, guys. Right? We're gonna keep it popping today, guys. So you gotta stay tuned, and we're trying to go hard today, chat. So we're gonna see if we can hit 3,000 likes. Got some Lucid accounts to give away, guys. So we don't do a ton of giveaways on the D-Money Show, but when we got some accounts, we're gonna give them away. So shout out AJ. Let's go. What's your outlook for today? Yeah, I'm gonna get into it in a second. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, guys. Let me go one shade darker here. All right, so we're gonna see what we can get into, guys, today, right? Price action wise. I do feel that the market looks to me like there could be some upside potential. I'm just saying, guys, you got bullish hammer closure on the previous daily candle, yesterday's daily candle, chat. So if you rock out with D-Money, you know how I feel about that. That could be an indication that we're going to head higher on that previous daily candles close. So yesterday's high was 25,949.50. The low was 25,180.25. So just kind of looking to the left here. The last time we were in this area, guys, we had a reaction back the opposite direction and new highs were kind of put in up here. So I would not be surprised if we extend higher, right? I mean, and when I say that, I'm talking about maybe up here to 26,284 level or the 350 level, right? Because if you draw out this level on the higher time frame, this is a daily chart. These levels up here are in play, guys. So almost, I mean, pretty much up to 26,400 level. Where's PW? Yeah, PW is gonna be, it's gonna be in Costa Rica, guys. So he's getting ready for that trip. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, guys. So yeah, PW is going to be in Costa Rica. He's getting ready for that, guys. He might pop in to say hi to you guys because I think they're meeting here at the BDH and then they'll head out. So let's go. Lucid, guys. Lucid. Obviously, we had AJ in the building yesterday here at the BDH. Get up to 40% off any Lucid trading account. Use the code PW. And like I said earlier, guys, we do have some Lucid accounts to give away today, so stay tuned for that. Want to keep the record going, chat. We literally have had over 2,000 likes, and we typically have 1,000 likes by 9:30, guys, when I'm in the morning at 9 a.m. So do me a solid if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Yeah, only D-Money. Yeah, you guys got D-Money, guys. You guys got D-Money. So PW will be back next week, so he's getting ready for the trip. So you're rocking out with the one and only D-Money, guys. I will be imagining the fresh fish and, you know, I'll be imagining, guys. Don't you worry. You know, I'll be imagining the fresh fish and the tropics. So, yeah, guys. All right. So on the 1 hour chart, this is your 1 hour chart that we're looking at right now, guys. A little interesting price action, right? You got some higher, basically some lows being put in and some higher lows on the 1 hour chart. So that's a little interesting, guys. So if the trend is going to continue, then we should expand higher, right? We'll see what happens here, guys. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let the 5-minute ORB set up today. Obviously, I'll drop a poll in the chat, see how you guys are feeling. If you guys think the market's going to go up or down at open. Nevertheless, guys, I'll be solo dolo here, but we still got the chat, and hopefully we got Corn Dog Tim. He's been a little quiet, guys. So Corn Dog Tim, if you're out there, man,
Shout out to Corn Dog Tim. Oh man, up went open. I'm not sure. We're gonna drop a poll in a few minutes, guys. Shout out Gary, 9th payout in a row. You're awesome, man. 23 days straight without blowing my account. Small wins count the most. Nice, congrats. Jesse Clark, what up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? We miss you. We miss you. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Where's Jerome? I don't know, and I'm not concerned. Let him stay away from here, guys. Let the guy stay away from here, right? He's a little salty right now, guys. He's not happy about the G-Wagon. I can tell you that. The guy gets his own clothes. The guy has his own shirt, and he literally has a website, guys, and he's upset I have a G-Wagon, so. Let's go. So, yeah, I'm gonna be patient, guys. Gonna let the market open up. Yesterday, the 5-minute ORB printed, chat, right? I think if you were watching the show yesterday, I talked about it. Not sure if that's gonna be the case today, so I need to let the market open. We're gonna drop a poll, and we're gonna see how you guys are feeling in regards to the market at open. See how you guys are feeling out there. I'm interested to see how this comes back. Kevin, D-Money, love your show. Tune in every time you're on. Question, do you still blow accounts these days? You seem super consistent, but curious if someone with your consistency still blows accounts. Yeah, so guys, I'm always going to keep it 100, guys. You're still going to blow accounts, man. Interesting part for me, guys, is I'm super consistent when I'm streaming with you guys. I trade better, to be honest. So, but yeah, I mean, occasionally, man, it's gonna happen. I think anybody that's saying that they don't blow any accounts, they're lying, guys. Like, you're not gonna get nothing out of that. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of a streamer lying to you and telling you that they never blow accounts. It's not realistic. In the hourly, I can see a possible pullback to 920. Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah, this level down here, this is the level that I kind of got mapped out, right? So that's a nice support area. So guys, like on the 1 hour chart. So that's why I'm saying I got to be patient at the open. Because technically, yeah, we could very well pull back inside of this little range and put in a higher low and then expand higher, right? If the market's going to do that. So it's going to be interesting. Right now, we got 53% of the chat, or 52% now, feels that we're gonna go up at open. So drop your how you feel in the chat, guys. We're actually having a pullback right now, so that's a little interesting as well, because that drop that we're kind of referring to, guys, could happen before open, and then if that occurs, could be uppers, right? Could be a pop going into the open. So, yeah, guys, I mean, it's nevertheless, it's Tuesday. We're going to see what we can get, guys. So, I do see on the calendar, So you have an issue with the shutdown, right? So there's no red folder that's showing here today, chat, that I see. I see some FOMC speakers, one at 9:40. And then tomorrow you have some red folder, right? So not much on that front. We do not see the time frame on your trading view. Yeah, but I always call it out. This is the 5-minute chart that we're looking at. And you can tell by the timer on the right below the price. Yeah, this is the 5-minute chart. So see how we're dipping inside of that box, guys? So this like retracement down that's happening right now could be before a pump higher, right? So if I'm a bull, I would want to see like this 924 level basically not get taken out, and that would be basically a higher low on the 1-hour chart, guys. So this is going to be interesting. Shima, hey, good morning, D. Hey, what's up? How are you? Dre wrote, D or 05, D Money, what up? Hey, what's up? I was shorting supply, and now my shorts are printing. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this should technically be a reactionary level, guys. That we're currently like popping into. So it could be a reaction back the opposite direction, to be honest. We'll see. We got some time here, guys. So we got about 12 minutes before market open. Just getting ready. Chat's still voting, 766 votes. 52% feel like we're gonna go up. So we'll see what happens here. We got over 3,000 people tuned into the show, guys. It's only 9:18, so do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Trying to get to 1,000 likes, guys, before 9:30. That's been the theme for the D-Money show. 1,000 plus, right? So we're at 709 likes. We got 3,200 people actually tuned into the show. So do me a solid if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. So we're just getting ready, guys. Gonna be patient today. Gonna let the market open up and wait for that 5-minute opening range and see if it gives me a clue where they're gonna take price. Yesterday, you had a huge bullish momentum candle, guys. That was pretty convincing. So we'll see what happens today. For longs, right? Yesterday was a pretty easy 5-minute ORB trade for a long, so we'll see what happens today. Brock 218, DA giving out no trades until 1,000 likes. Let's go. I love you. We have so much downside. I mean, anything's possible. I'm not biased either direction, guys. But what I will say is that the previous daily candle was bullish. So, right, with a nice bottom wick on it. If you look at the daily chart and you got you got a higher low situation or like being put in here is what I see. So could be some upside coming. I mean, we'll see, guys. Keep in mind that yesterday's high, we're hanging out right now below yesterday's high, guys, at 25,940. Yesterday's high was 25,949. So keep that in mind, chat. D-Money top of the morning. Hey, what's up? But one caveat is the daily gap is 25,800. So brace, anything could happen. Yeah, anything can happen, guys. I'm not, you know, I'm just mentioning that yesterday's daily candle was bullish. Current weekly candle is looking really bullish as well with a nice bottom wick on it. So if the momentum is going to continue to the upside, guys, we're going to go up and challenge this 400 level, right? And it doesn't have to happen today. Today's only Tuesday. But I mean, I would have to say that if bulls are going to step back in, guys, this would probably be an area where we start to see that, right? This is on your 5-minute chart. So and you're kind of getting that reaction now for a pop, right? So we'll see what happens at open, guys. 1,050 votes, 53% feel like we're going up. So, all right, I appreciate it, guys. We hit 1,000 likes. Let's go. It's only 9:21, so I appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, we're gonna try to push hard to see if we can hit 3,000 likes today. We got some accounts to give away. Don't you worry. Apex is 90% off, guys. Use the code PW. 1 day to pass. We had some Apex peeps here yesterday, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, Apex is 90% off 1 day to pass, guys, as well. So but yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. I'm not, you know, I'm gonna try to ride the momentum, right? So as a momentum trader, you don't necessarily have a bias going into the market open. You're trying to look for the momentum and you're trying to ride that momentum. Doesn't mean that you're not looking at previous areas where price had a reaction back the opposite direction, right? So, and that's kind of like we're in that area right now where, in my opinion, in the short term, if bulls want to take price higher, this would be like a prime spot to do it, right? Because you had a nice retracement back down, put in a higher low, and then we expand back up above 26,000. So we'll see what happens. But that's how I'm kind of reading it right now, guys. And I'll let the market open up and kind of show me its hand, as always. So 4-hour chart looks crazy. I'm not going to lie, guys. Look at the 4-hour chart. Look at this current 4-hour chart. I mean, that's cray with little Ray, guys. So there's a battle going on the higher time frame between bulls and bears, because you got a long wick at the top of the 4-hour chart and a long wick at the bottom and a small body on the candle. 1-hour chart's bearish as well. But I'm also looking at this 1-hour chart, guys, and that's a bullish engulfing candle. So if you notice, this candle, this 7 o'clock 1-hour candle, was a bullish engulfing candle, chat. So this is why I'm saying, like, if bulls are going to step back in, this would probably be the area where they step back in, guys. If we lose 924, then I would say you know, that's invalid right now, right? Because we're going to put in a lower low. But technically, we got a bullish engulfing candle on the 1-hour chart from 7 o'clock. So is that going to remain intact? That's the question, right? And I'm almost tempted, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm almost tempted to take a long here and put my stop at 922 for the first setup. Give it like 20 points, right? I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try that, guys. So I'm in a long, and I know this is, we got like 5 minutes before the market opens up, guys, but my stop is going to be at 922 or like 921. And I would target probably 26,000, guys. If I get stopped on this first trade, it's fine, guys. I'm basically just looking at that bullish engulfing candle that's down there, right? And you don't have to take this trade, guys, because this is before market open. So don't feel like you got to follow me, guys. I'm just looking at the bullish engulfing candle. And basically trying to see if we're going to get a pop here. And there's still time, guys, right? There's still 4 minutes left before open. So if I get stopped on this trade, to be honest, I'm not super concerned at all, guys. I'm giving it like 20 points. But I want to see, since we had that bullish, basically engulfing candle, will we push up above 26,000? And like I said, I can always re-enter on the next trade, guys. So don't feel like you got to take this setup, guys, because it very well, this is a little risky. But we'll see what happens here, right? And I'm only trading one contract, guys. But I'm just looking at the engulfing candle and I'm like, okay, will we get a bullish reaction, right? And if it flushes that low, I'm out of the trade, guys. So I'm not concerned, right? I'll wait for the 5-minute ORB to set up. So that's just the thought process for me based off of that, that candle, right? On the higher time frame. So I'm well, very well prepared. If it flushes on me, that's fine. I'm not concerned, guys. There'll be another setup, right? But I'm just gonna trade based off the price action that I see. So we'll stay tuned, guys. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds before the market opens, and we'll kind of see basically if we can pop outside of this range, right? That's here on the chart. If it flushes here, then that's fine, right? I'll wait for the ORB on the next trade. Set stop loss before it dumps crazy. Yeah, I already did. It's already in. Yeah, the stop loss is already in, guys. So that's why I'm not worried, right? I'm giving it like 20 points, and then I'll look for the next setup if it flushes. Yeah, the stop loss is in, guys. It's below the low of this candle over here, so I'm not worried. It's below. It's at 921.25, guys. So if it flushes on me, I'll wait for the next. Like, I'm basically just playing into the idea that they're gonna pop this at open, right? And that's not guaranteed at all, because they could very well flush it. And like I said, don't feel like you guys got to take it, guys, because it could very well flush here and then push up at open, because it's 929, right? So don't feel like you guys have to take this trade, guys. I'm not recommending you to take anything, right? So just keep that in mind. Not on this trade, right? For sure, because it's before market open. $25 seconds, guys. And this might be the quickest stop out in the history of the DMONEY show, guys, right? I mean, it very well could, but that's fine. Like, I'll just look for the ORB setup if that's the case, guys. Yep, stopped out. Stopped out. All right. So, because it broke the range, guys, right? So I wanted the 1 hour setup, and look how, see how it's popping right back up. So now I'm just gonna map out the ORB. And that's why I said, yeah, you didn't have to take it, guys, on that trade. I just wanted, I saw the 1 hour chart and wanted that higher low to be respected. And it's kind of, it's right back, but it's right back now inside of the range after the swipe. Oh man, look at the pump, guys. So now I'm just gonna wait, guys, for this to kind of play out, the 5-minute ORB. Because there's some indecision going on. And we'll kind of go from there. I'll map out the 5-minute opening range, guys, and see what I can get here. So right now you got selling pressure to the downside. Two minutes left. On the 5-minute candle, guys. All right, so bears are in control. We broke out of we broke below the 1 hour charts, higher low, guys. Could be headed down to 837. Right? So I'm gonna map out the ORB. I tried to basically get momentum for to the upside. That failed. So now I'm looking for this ORB setup, guys. And right now, obviously, it's bearish. So I'm just gonna start mapping out the high and low of the ORB. 5-minute chart. You got a momentum candle so far. So it's down like what, 25 points on that initial long that I tried. And you got like 40 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Holy crap, holy 5 minutes. Yeah, it's looking crazy. So we'll kind of wait, guys. All right, so 5-minute ORB set in 3 seconds. There you go, right? So there's your 5-minute opening range, guys. So we got a momentum candle. You like to push up, and then you want maybe more continuation to the downside. But we'll have to see, right? So I'm just being patient, guys. If we break 839, right, that low, 838 level, then I would be looking probably for the next setup here for a short. 1 hour chart, kind of like in a tricky area that we're bouncing right out the 14 EMA. So trying to be patient here. 821 lows for sweep. Yeah, it could be. All right, there's a break of the ORB, 5-minute ORB. Is it gonna flush or is it gonna pop right back up? 1 hour chart looks bearish. 4 hour chart, 824 is actually the 14 EMA, guys. And we're kind of hanging out right at the 5-minute charts ORB, so we'll see what happens here. All right, 15-minute chart is bearish. All right, there's that 820 sweep. Reverse, where are you? Yeah, it could be coming, but so keep it. Yeah, guys, we're bouncing out the 50, right? We just tapped the 50 EMA on the 4 hour chart, so that 25,813. So I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close and see how it closes out, guys. Right now, you got a bearish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart. A lot of bearish momentum. But we'll see how this candle closes. 1 hour chart's right at the 200 EMA. And I mean, that 1 hour candle is really heavy, guys. So really heavy, right? Meaning that there's a lot of selling pressure. So All right, 15-minute candle ORB is going to be set in about 4 minutes. And I mean, if you want to get short, like for me, I want like a little bit more of a push up, guys, to kind of have a measured stop. Because if I short right now at 834, my stop would have to be 893. So that's too large of a stop. But yeah, it's definitely weak. Definitely weak right now, guys. All right, so 15-minute ORB is going to be set in approximately 3 minutes. Gonna move this low down to the 15-minute ORB, guys. Just 792 so far. Right, just kind of map that out and then see how this kind of plays out here. Because the problem is right now, like for me, like stops. Like, there's nothing saying to get long right now. I can tell you that, right? There is not. Back to Yo D, can you pass Lucid Flex in 1 day? No, 2 days. 2 days because you got a 50% consistency rule. So it has to be 2 days. I thought you buy randomly when it drops. No, I do not. Yeah, so I mapped out the 15-minute ORB, guys, and you got more of a flush here. So that's yeah, you got more of a flush. Stop would have had to be like 50 points for me, right? Previous candle high, but you got more of a flush. So now I'm just waiting, guys. I'm gonna wait for the 15-minute ORB to kind of set up here and map out these lows and look for the setup. Because we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. I'm gonna buy now. Hey, okay. Yeah, I mean, you had a nice sell-off, guys, right? Nice sell-off below the EMA. And actually below the opening range 5-minute ORB, technically, right? 883 down to 730. So now you want some kind of push up and then continuation to the downside. $13 seconds left on the 15-minute chart, and then ORB is going to be set, guys. So it looks like 25,723 is the low. Oh, the 15-minute opening range. So now, all right, opening range is set. You want some kind of push up, retracement, guys, and then a reaction back down, right? So see what happens here. So gotta try to measure this out now, guys. You got a lot of bearish momentum on the 1 hour chart. Still holding from open. Nice. All right, so this will be an area, guys, where you want to see that rejection kind of step in and take price lower, right? If they're going to continue to flush this to the downside. Not take out the previous candle's high. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm referring to the previous candle's high, guys, 25,838. Like if they're gonna continue lower, you want to see a flush here to the downside. All right, yeah, gonna be a little patient here. So the stop on this trade, guys, if I go short here, like basically, right, I want it to basically not get back above 839, targeting the lows at 725. We'll kind of see what happens. Because normally when you get these, because we're still inside of the opening range, right? We're still inside of the 15-minute ORB. Current 15-minute candle. This is your 15-minute candle. You don't want to see it back above 834, which is a 200 EMA. All right, so I'm gonna try a short, guys. Quick short here. Seeing if we can get back down to 717. It actually dropped so quick, so I apologize for that. It dropped right away. There's a flush, guys. All right, there's 15 points. So I'll take that off for now, guys, to kind of mitigate the first loss, right? And I'll see if we get a break of these lows for the next setup. So right at, that was, I think it got up to what? Right at 15 points. And then now I'll wait, guys, and see if we can flush these lows and continue lower. So if we break below 723, guys, I'll be looking to go short again, to be honest. And probably target somewhere down here. I mean, maybe, I mean, there's nothing. If this breaks that low, guys, at 723, there's really nothing stopping this from going down to maybe even 500 or lower. So we'll see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, somebody's saying go for 100 points. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. There's really nothing stopping it. I just needed to close below 723, guys, the opening range low. So if it breaks his opening range low, that for me is like telling that the bears are stepping back in to take price lower, right? I need it below 723. Because you see right now how you got a low, higher low, and you got a current higher low. So like right now, right on the 5-minute chart. So that's what I'm kind of watching, guys. Gotta wait. So do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So just waiting to see what happens here at the bottom of the opening range to try to get a gauge on if this bearish momentum is going to continue, or if we're gonna head back up. So being a little patient here, guys. Looks like we're at 1,500 likes. I appreciate the support. We do have some giveaways coming today, chat. So stay tuned for that. We got some Lucid accounts to give away. So wait, all right, so there's, don't tell me this was the equal low, man. You gotta be kidding me. All right, so there's a new low put in, right, compared to the previous 5-minute candle, guys. You got about 22 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. And she gone. She trying to go down. There's a break. All right, so you're below the opening range low, guys. Want some follow through, right on the trade to see if we can flush with more continuation, or are they going to yoke this right back up inside of that range? Right, so this is an opening range trade. Breakout, guys. Entry was 706. One more flush to the downside. It's over 10 points, 15 points. There's 15 points, guys. All right, 685. There's over 20 points. Kind of pushing back. All right, there's 20 points, guys. 683. All right. Kind of hesitating, so we'll take it off. So that's right at 20 points, guys. Right? Let's go. Counter back, so was able to kind of fight back. Right at 20 points, guys. And so now I'm gonna be honest, if this candle on the 5-minute chart closes bearish, guys, below this ORB, I want another short, right? The problem is that this would be like the first full candle that closes below that ORB, guys. So that's why, like, right, like it would almost like confirm like more continuation for me if it closes below this ORB. This candle up here, I mean, you had barely a closure, so it's like very minimal. But you get more of a sell-off. So that was right at 20 points. Drop a W in the chat if you took the short. Let's go. And there's more selling pressure, guys. I just wanted I wanted the body to flush it, right? And of course he's gonna do it now. So you should be up. I mean, that was a nice short. So we back in the green, chat. Let's go. I love you. And it's still dropping. I mean, you got more downside. Why wouldn't you wait for the RB to retest? Yeah. So see, that's because of the momentum, and that's why I'm saying, right? Like, in my opinion, this current 5-minute candle is the one that needed to break the RB, guys, and then I will want like more of a retest back up to the RB and try to short it back down, right? So that's why I took it off for like 20 points. I'm interested to see how this current 5-minute candle closes. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's either way we rolling. So the first trade, guys, that was a risky trade. Did not wait for the open to happen, basically, right? I tried to take a long right off the higher low that was being put in, guys, and it didn't work, right? Had about a 15-point trade and then a 20-point trade. So either way we rolling, guys. And I like how this current 5-minute candle is closing. So now, yeah, I would be looking for a push up, form some kind of top wick, and then drop lower, right? That's what I want on the next 5-minute candle. Since this is the first candle, guys, that closed convincingly below the opening range, right? The other candle was right at it, so that's why I wasn't gonna hold that for a ton of time. So now I want to push up, guys. I want some kind of push up to form some kind of top wick, and then continue down, right? For a potential short. Somebody said they're waiting for a bear flag. Yeah. So, but see, the problem is we might not get it now, guys. You might just get a flush here, right? Small retracement and then a flush. But I want price to kind of push up, trap some people. Oh, we're going back inside the range, and then we sell off, right? And that doesn't always happen. Keep in mind, this is the open of a new 1-hour candle, guys, as well, right? So this is the 1-hour chart that we're looking at, and you can see on the 1-hour candle, you got a very small top wick. So I want like it to push up and kind of reject and sell back down, right? it's hard to get short right at the open of a 1 hour candle because a lot of times you're going to get some kind of top wick that forms. So got to be cautious of that, but so I'm up over $1,800 across these 3 accounts. Shout out to Ginger for giving me some ad libs there, guys. She's gonna be good, guys. The only thing I request from these guys is to send me a picture of the fresh fish, and at least send me a picture, guys. I'll show it to my daughter, and we'll have a conversation about it. So, but nevertheless, guys, how much are you up? It's 10 o'clock. Took 3 trades, 1 losing trade before the market opened, and then was able to recover on the next 2 trades. So how much are you up, guys? I would love for this 15-minute candle to push up and form some kind of top wick and reject, man. That's the only thing, chat. So I wanted to get back above like 600, form some kind of top wick, and then drop lower, but you might not get it. 1,500, 1,000, 400, 400, 1,000 away from passing my account. 1,621, 1,300, 1,700, up 1,200 on each of my 3 accounts. Blessings. We love you, DMONEY. Hey, I love you. Up 1,000 plus, 1,300, 1,400. DMONEY, you seem so natural on camera. Did you ever stream and vlog before? AA Day or AA Eddie? No. To be honest, I didn't. So, I've done Zoom. So, right, like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I've done, guys, I used to have a Zoom with like 5 people, family members and close friends every other Sunday, guys. Like 5 people. So that's all. What just happened, bro? You had, the opening, I'm not gonna lie, guys, the opening range setup played on the 5-minute chart, to be honest. If you mapped out the 5-minute ORB, it played, right? So, all right, so now this is what I want, guys. I want some kind of push up like what's happening right now. This is your 15-minute chart. And I want price to kind of push up, form some kind of top wick, and start selling back down for another possible short. Those morning meetings with like 100 Walmart employees. Hey, you know what? You're probably right. I'm a believer, guys, that for this job, guys, it's my dream job, and I feel like there's a lot of things I think in life that prepare you for what you're meant to be doing. So if that 5-minute closes green, could it be a reversal? Yeah, it could be, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens here, guys, because typically you want some kind of retracement, and I would love it on the see how the 15-minute chart right now has a bottom wick, like a rejection wick so far, and you got a lot of time left on the current 15-minute candle, guys. So need to be a little patient here. Not gonna rush anything. I made 3,200. Why is it not showing that I passed? What account are you, what prop firm are you trading with? Because some prop firms don't show that you pass until the end of day when it updates. So I don't know, like what prop firm are you trading with? Is it Najib? Yeah, Lucid Lucid, guys. Lucid is got to give shout out to Lucid because they typically update their dashboard anywhere between like 2 to 15 minutes, guys. It'll show that you're able to upgrade because you passed the account. So it's Najib. Yeah, I apologize. D-Money, I apply the same analysis you use for ES, and I'm up $2,500 total. Nice. I love you. So yeah, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Right now, yeah, we're in the midst of a pretty drastic sell-off. The only thing it's a little concerning for me is that you don't have a top wick on the current like 30-minute candle. Got a very small wick on the 1 hour candle, top wick, right? So like it hasn't been a push back up, a decent enough push back up for me to want to try to get short down here, guys, because we've already had pretty massive sell-off. Let's measure this sell-off off the total amount, guys. I mean, we got nothing else to do, guys, right? You got Ginger, you got the editor, you got PW. These guys are going to Costa Rica, chat. Make no mistake about it. So I might as well measure out this candle here. You gotta love it. So yeah, we've already had a 400-point sell-off, guys. So I need some kind of retracement, and I know that somebody's gonna say, "Oh, we're in a downtrend." You're absolutely right. We are. I just want some kind of pushback up, guys, to try to feel comfortable shorting down here. It's hard to be wanting to short when the market's already dropped 400 points. If that makes any sense. Now, is there a lot of room to the downside? And I said that earlier, guys. If you remember, I said, yeah, 500 level, right? We're currently in the 500s. We are currently in the 500s, guys. Believe it or not, right? I just want to push up, trying to be patient for a retracement before trying to get short. Jerome is going to get zesty with you since PW is away. Yeah. Oh, man, you got to love it, guys. But, yeah, I mean, I think today was a pretty good example, chat, of... let me adjust this real quick. Pretty good example, guys, of just kind of letting the trades kind of come to me. So obviously I tried a long right before market open, saw higher lows be put in on the 1 hour chart, and you had a flush right at the open, guys, right? Good thing is I had a stop. So if you notice, I had a 21 point stop. Wasn't concerned, guys. Trading one contract, right? It happens, right? And I even said that before taking the trade. So was able to bounce back on 2 shorts, basically. You know, quick scalp and then a couple 2 shorts. And these accounts are green. So now gonna be patient, guys. Wait for some kind of pullback to kind of work itself out, showing me basically that I want to see bulls step in here, guys, and maybe print like some green candles, and then I want to see bears step in with maybe like a bearish engulfing candle, right? That kind of confirms that they're ready to take price lower. But it's hard to be short down here when we've already dropped 400 points, guys. Good job, D-Money. 1 loss means nothing. I know you will get it back and more. You are amazing. Keep going. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, these accounts are green. These accounts are already green, right? So I was just kind of breaking down the trades that I took. But we're in the green on these accounts. It's just a matter of now being patient, right? Trying to wait for the next setup here. So I'm up over $1,800, just over $1,800, guys, across the 3 accounts. So we'll see what happens here after we get some kind of push back up, right? I want like a retracement up, guys. And the lower we drop, And this is, I'm going to show this so you guys can see like what I'm referring to. So on the daily chart, we're right at the 50 EMA, guys. And now, could we drop lower? Absolutely. Like, I'm not saying we can't. We're obviously, there's a lot of bearish momentum in the market. Price was able to put in a high above the previous daily candle's high. Right? The high of today's candle was so far is 26,027.75. So we were able to put in a higher high. It's just a matter now of where do they want to take the market, guys. And if we're gonna head lower, like the 4-hour chart, previous 4-hour candle is extremely bearish. But there's a lot of time left on this candle, guys, because it's right. There's almost 3 hours and 48 minutes left on the current 4-hour candle. It just opened, so there's a ton of time left. So my thought process is, if price has already dropped 400 points, I want some kind of push up, trap some people maybe, and then drop lower. So we'll see. So let's check. I know we're gonna do some Lucid account giveaways, guys. Maybe we'll give away some accounts right now while we're waiting. Give me 1 second. All right, more selling pressure to the downside, guys, right? Every pop is being sold down right now. Great with Lil Ray Ray. So I'm reaching out now, guys. We're going to get some Lucid accounts to give away. 40% off any Lucid trading account right now. Use the code PW. So we are going to do a giveaway here. We'll drop the link in the chat, guys. It's onlypropfirms.com/giveaways as usual. So, all right, there's the link, guys. Onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. Right, so if you want to head on over, we're going to give away, to start, guys, we're going to give away 5 accounts. We'll give away some more later. It's only 10:14. I love you. So if you want to head on over to onlypropfirms.com/giveaways and enter the giveaway, guys, we got 5 accounts to give away. All right, so we have currently at the moment 1,800 likes on the stream, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. When the D-Money show starts at 9 a.m., guys, we've been on a hot streak of over 2,500 likes. So do me a solid, guys. We got 5,300 people tuned into the show. Dropped a lot of sauce. Called out multiple winning trades, guys. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. And we're just getting a sell-off. This thing is melting to the downside. No retracement in sight. So do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button, guys. All right, we just hit 2,000 likes. I appreciate the support as always. D-Money, thanks for your insight. God bless you. Hey, God bless you as well. I appreciate that, Captain Rex. Thanks for the kind words, man. I'm losing all the time. Martin, well, you might not be tuned into the D-Money show. Like, where are you going before tuning into the D-Money show? Martin, I'm just saying. For a year now? Yeah, it takes time, Martin. It takes time, man. Like, don't. So, all right, guys. So, like, I got to get on the soapbox here, right? So, you've been losing for a year. Well, it took me 2 years to get a payout, guys, right? I share that all the time. So don't feel like number one, you're not in competition with anybody else. The second thing is that, there's nothing wrong with slowing down and actually maybe sizing down and trying to learn your strategy, right? One of the things that I struggle with, guys, and that would have shortened my learning curve a whole lot, was trying out something and throwing it away the first day that I have a losing trade or something, right? I'm like, oh, well, guess that didn't work. So tomorrow I got to try something else, whatever I see on social media. And that hurt me, guys, because my learning curve would have been so much quicker if I would have stuck to one strategy and tried to perfect that strategy, right? Now, that doesn't mean that the strategy is going to have a 100% win rate, because that's impossible. But it means that I'm sticking to the strategy, so the odds are going to play out based off the strategy, right? So if you got a 70% win rate with the specific strategy, then that's your win rate, right? So that means that probably out of every 10 trades, you're going to win 7. But that still means you're going to have 3 losing trades, guys. Got to keep that in mind. But if you're bouncing from strategy to strategy, like, who knows what your win rate's going to be, because you're kind of skewing your number, and you don't have, right? You don't have, I guess, historical data to back it up because you're bouncing around. So kind of keep that in mind, guys. Do you like a set risk per trade? I mean, I'm trading one contract here. So the thing is that, you guys kind of heard me call it out. I was like, hey, I'm going to give this trade like 20 points, 21 points, right? Their first long, because I know I'm risking like a little bit over $400 per trade. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. I'll look for the next setup as an example. What's my strategy? Yeah, I trade momentum. I'm a momentum trader. So this to me is momentum in the market, guys, right? There's bearish momentum right now in the market. Prices below the EMAs. You got a bearish EMA cross. You got selling pressure to the downside. You had a retracement here, and then notice how bears stepped right back in, guys, and took price lower, right? With a larger candle. So that's kind of telling you that bears are in control right now. So I'm just waiting now, guys, because price is down over 400 points, and you want like some kind of retracement to the upside and maybe a rejection before trying to get short again, right? I've blown 57 funded accounts, future accounts in 2 years before I started trading the money strategy. I passed a lucid account in 1 week and now working on getting a payout. Hey, Mike's house. Congrats, man. I'm happy for you. Why would not take this upside retracement? Because I'm not looking to get long, right? When price is in bearish momentum, guys, I'm only looking to go short. I'm not looking to get long because I don't know how high that retracement's going to be, right? But I know that there's a lot of selling pressure in the market. So I'm not trying to take, because, right, up here you had one green candle and then you had a sell off again. Down here you got one green candle. Is this going to sell off again, or is it going to push higher? I don't know, right? I honestly don't know. So I want to stay with where the momentum is, guys. The momentum right now is down. It's to the downside. So I'm looking for shorts. I just want a retracement back up first, and then I want to see exhaustion step into the market, telling me that the bears are starting to take back over, right? I'm not that good, guys, where I could just switch, right? Oh, let me go long, let me go short, let me go long, let me go short. There's people out there that trade that way, guys, but I prefer to try at least to stay where the momentum is, whatever side the momentum's on, right? Whether for longs or shorts. So I like what I'm seeing right now on the 5-minute chart, guys. Price is starting to push back up. That's great. And then I want to see bears basically at some point here step in, maybe with a bearish engulfing candle, a nice exhaustion wick on the top, something, right? That's going to tell me that they're ready to take price lower after this pump to the upside. So I'm just going to be patient here. D-Money, you're my favorite ever. Hey, I appreciate that. I love you. Should I have more than one account when you were trying to pass Lucid account, Byron? That's a personal thing. I can't tell you how many accounts to buy, right? So you got to make that decision. You are able to have 5 funded accounts with Lucid at a single time. So if you have more than that, then they're going to go in the back burner until you maybe lose an account or exhaust the account because you took payouts and right or something like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. So yeah, guys, we're rocking out here. We got a giveaway coming up. Don't you worry. You know, I said, these guys going to Costa Rica. We're going to get some accounts away today. Oh, man. So yeah, this is what I was saying, right? So see how this current 5-minute chart, guys, like if this candle closes bearish and it takes out the low of the previous 5-minute candle, 25,543, guys, then that's a bearish engulfing candle, right? That's kind of telling you that bears could be stepping back in to take this thing lower. And best believe right now, guys, they just trapped a lot of people that went long, right? Because if you got long up here at 594, guys, you're down 50 points already. You're probably stopped out already. That's why I'm not interested in joining longs when the momentum is to the downside, guys. Because it's easy to get trapped. I've been that trader too many times to count, where I'm trying to guess the bottom. Now, if I start seeing like on the lower time frame, guys, if I start seeing like here, right? If I start seeing a double bottom, triple bottom, something like that, and maybe the higher time frame turn green, then that's different. But right now, the momentum is to the downside. Yeah, so look at it. Look at this trap, guys. That was an 80-point drop from the high. So I can guarantee you right now that there's a lot of people that lost their accounts on that move. 100%. 80-point sell-off, guys. So if you went long because you saw that first green candle, you just got annihilated. And I've been that person before. So far, this is shaping up to be a bearish engulfing candle, chat. Telling you that the bears are starting to step back into the market to take this thing even lower. Let me check the 1-hour chart. Yeah, see, on a 1-hour chart, guys, I mean, there's really nothing stopping this thing from, in my opinion, from taking to maybe, and I'm waiting for this 5-minute candle to close, right? At this point, but this is like the first area that looks like some kind of support area, guys, on the 1-hour chart, right? So lower 400 level down to all the way to like 350 area. So there's still room to the downside here. Look at this sell-off. Unbelievable. So now, yeah, it's a bearish engulfing candle, guys. So I want some kind of push up and I'll try to short it down. All right, so that 5-minute candle's total range was over 100 and almost 130 points, guys. Oh man, somebody got chopped up. So yeah, I will want to see price like back below this 470. Look at this push back up, guys. All right, there's a 66-point retracement, 70-point retracement, guys. Let's go. So this is trapping people both ways right now. 75-point retracement. 130 points down, 75 points back up. I love you. You're like the David Attenborough of the futures market. Your voice is so calming when I'm entering a move. Hey, I appreciate that. So now the question is, chat, do we sell back to the downside, right? We had a bearish engulfing candle, but this bullish candle is, there's a lot of strength in this candle, guys, right? They were able to push this thing back up. So that's not great either. I mean, you had a 90-point retracement from the low. The range of this candle is about 92 points, guys, so far. Right back up, right? So that's very interesting because it's like, why? So if I got short here, my stop would have to be 604. So these ranges of these last two candles, guys, is insane, right? Almost 100 points. 130 points on the previous 5-minute candle, and this candle right now, it had to have hit 100 points in the total range at this point. Right at it, guys, 98 points. So this is very interesting here, guys. Got to be patient here. All right, this is the current 15-minute chart. So there's a battle going on between the bulls and the bears. You got a doji candle, which is indecision right now. So need to kind of see how this shapes up, guys. Can't just rush into a trade here when you see a 130-point candle down and a 100-point candle back up, right? That's a little iffy. Hey, D-Money, do you recommend Lucid or take profit for a new starter, new trader with prop firm trading? They're both good. We got some content coming out that's going to be comparing props as well, guys, so stay tuned for that. But I would say that they're both great. We obviously work with both prop firms, so it's a preference thing. A little iffy, yeah, it is right now, guys, because I mean, it's hard to be short bias right now when this thing popped right back up 100 points, guys. I mean, that's you had a 100-point retracement basically after a 130-point drop. So it's hard to, you know, now, was it able to put in a higher high? No, it was not, right? And it put in a lower low. So now I want to see how this next 5-minute candle opens up. All right, guys, so we got 20 accounts. I said 5 and they said 20. So let's go. So you guys are getting blessed today, guys. We got 20 winners going across the top of your screen. So if you take a look at the top, guys, we got the winners posted. So I love you. Congrats to the winners. All right, guys, so this area is a little interesting because if we flush back down and take out 41, then that's bears are back in control, guys. So it's going to be a little interesting here to see what happens. So, all right, what I will be looking for, guys, on a 5-minute chart is basically these highs to be respected, right? If we're going to head back to the downside, guys. So you can kind of measure your stop based off of these highs, right? So like that high up there, this current high of the previous 5-minute candle, you don't want to see that level get taken out, right? You want to see like price come up there and try to take it out and then get rejected. Like right now, see how this current 5-minute candle has a lower high. So this is what you want to see on the way back down. And that's how you can kind of measure your stop, right? Like your stop on this current, if you went short, your stop was probably at 568 or like 570. Your entry was like 560. So you had a 10-point stop, guys. So if you want to be more conservative, you can wait for this candle to close and see if it closes bearish, because you still got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. So we got 20 account winners. Nevertheless, take a look at the top of the screen, guys. So do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. We're at 2,200 likes. We got 20 winners going across the top of the screen for some lucid accounts. Dropped a lot of sauce already, guys. It's only 10:33. And waiting to see how this 5-minute candle closes out. DMONEY, how do you enter to win? Yeah, we dropped the link. It was onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. So if you're one of the winners, you're gonna get an email, guys, from onlypropfirms.com. Don't you worry. But the names are posted up top. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. We got 5,100 people tuned into the show. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you're not. So hit the subscribe button. Rest of the week schedule, guys, I will be 9 a.m. and for the rest of the week. And then next week, PW will be back from Costa Rica. Let's go. All right, as we sell off, guys. So yeah. So we're starting to head back down. You got 40 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. You got another lower high that was put in. So bears are trying to step back in and take this thing lower, guys. Shady Style, I noticed my name is not up there. This must be an error. I never forget to like the stream. Yeah, I appreciate that. But if you didn't win this time, don't you worry. We got more accounts that'll be coming. Don't you worry. Rest of the week, guys, is only Tuesday. Word on the street is that we got more accounts throughout the week. Let's go. All right. So now, if I wanted a short here, guys, right? It's like, where would I put my stop without a retracement back up to these highs? Because previous candle's high is like 25,562, right? That's a large stop. I'm not going to give a trade 60 points, guys. So you could put it above the high of the current candle, 506, and try to short this thing down. Right? Seeing if it'll flush 470. Like with conviction, guys. But other than that, it would be a super wide stop. So want to wait for a deeper retracement here. And you see how we're starting to wick up a little bit, so that's a little interesting here. Maybe we get a deeper retracement, guys, and then we kind of sell back down. Form some kind of top wick, maybe up here at like 545. Stop would be like 563, and then you target new lows. Somebody said they told me a reversal. I mean, anything's possible, chat. Right? I'm not the trader that's gonna tell you that, you know, but what I will say is that the higher time frames are super bearish right now. So, all right, there's a pop. So is this going to form some kind of double bottom and kind of have a deeper retracement to the upside? Remains to be seen. Look at the 15-minute candle. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a battle going on, guys, right? Previous candle was a doji, long wick, indecision. This current candle, same thing, guys, right? It's starting to kind of curl back over like they want to push this back higher for a deeper retracement. So on the 5-minute chart, that could probably form like a double bottom. You see how right now we got like a double bottom set up, guys? That's starting to form on a 5-minute chart. So this is an area where I personally start to look for like equal lows as an example, guys, right? Because like sometimes when you get these double bottoms and you get like equal lows, that's kind of a signal that they're going to try to pump price higher, even if it goes up to like 640 or up here a little higher, right? So we'll see what happens here. But if it pops the previous candle's high, that 25,563, in my opinion, that's pretty telling that bulls are trying to take this thing on some kind of reversal, right? Even if it's short-lived, guys, right? It could be a temporary expansion to the upside and then more downside coming. All right, was not able to put in a higher high. All right, there's a pop. Previous candle high got taken. So the question is, all right, guys. So my opinion, when price is kind of doing what it's starting to do right now on a 5-minute chart, guys, the longer we hang out down here, that's not great for shorts, right? Because you would figure that they're going to flush this market. We've already dropped over 400 points to the downside, guys. Pop before another drop? Yeah, it could be. David, good morning, DMONEY. How are you doing today? I appreciate I appreciate most of the time. Great calls. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Yeah, I'm green, guys. I'm up over 600 per account. So just waiting for the next setup here. You got a double bottom formation so far on the 5-minute chart, right? Which is bullish. So we'll see how this plays out. 15-minute chart still battling, guys. You got a higher low being put in. You got a bottom wick being put in. But you need follow through. And if you kind of measure out the range from the top of the range to the bottom of the range, guys, we've dropped 480 plus points. So this is why I'm saying that a push back to the upside could be necessary, even if they want to take price lower. Does not mean that has to happen, guys, right? We can continue dropping for as long as they want to drop the market. But a lot of times when you start seeing consolidation or price being stuck in a range, there's going to be some kind of reversal coming the opposite direction before continuation, right? So that could be possible here. But I do see a double bottom here. Now, if you're a bull and you're like, hey, I want to ride a reversal here, then more than likely your stop is probably at 480, because if the previous 5-minute candle's low gets taken out, guys, then that double bottom theory, right, like higher low kind of setup, is not valid anymore. Short term, right? Thank you, DMONEY. I'm going back to work. Good luck and smart trades, guys. Hey, I appreciate that. So yeah, just got to be a little patient here, guys. See what the market gives, right? I'm gonna be a little patient here. See how this candle closes out on the 5-minute chart. Made a lot of money today. Thanks for the free lessons, DMONEY. See you tomorrow. See you. I'm in a buy now. Nice. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, guys. I mean, it's like I said, though, what I've noticed, chat, is the longer that we kind of hang out. Sorry, let me take this off. The longer we kind of hang out down here, guys, that's not great if you're a bear. Like, you want to see the continuation, right, with momentum to the downside. If we kind of hang out down here, that's, in my opinion, we're kind of building up to push back to the upside, guys. So we'll see. Isn't that a bit of a bear flag? Yeah, it is. But see how you got this double bottom here? So I'm also looking at that. But yeah, I mean, it could very well. Doesn't mean that, like I said, it doesn't mean we can't have more downside coming, guys. I'm not saying that at all, right? I'm saying that the longer we kind of hang out with these bottom wicks looking like how they're looking on the 15-minute chart, see how you got the long bottom wicks? And look at the candles before it, right? They were nice, solid, heavy momentum candles, guys. That's what I'm referring to, right? So it's like either the selling pressure is starting to weaken, or we're just kind of hesitating to drop lower. That's how I got to read it, right? So we have not got back above the 14 EMA, guys, on the 5-minute chart, right? So as of yet. let's go short to the box. Yeah, I mean, you could, but you also got to keep in mind, guys, that so remember, chat, when I draw out these levels, like these boxes off the 1 hour and 4 hour chart, price doesn't have to get there exactly, right? It's not a guarantee that it's always going to hit those targets. I'm just kind of mapping it out so we have a visual. But we came, let's kind of measure this out, right? We came about 70 points, 73 points, almost 74 points. You know, 72 points away from it. So that could be enough. It's whatever the market wants to do, guys. And you see the pump here? Like, this is what I'm saying, guys. This is building out like a triple bottom like scenario here. So I'm sniffing a reversal, guys. That's what I'm sniffing. So that's what I'm sniffing here. Oh man. Yeah, longs right now are looking in play, chat. Maybe targeting 613 or higher. Trying a quick long here from 564. I want to see if we can pop the 617 EMA, which is a 14 EMA, right? See what happens here. I mean, I see a triple bottom there, guys. So, all right, let's go, baby. That was over 10 points real quick, right? Almost 15, and you had a pullback, guys. So I don't know what happened there, but it was almost 15 points on that trade. So if you were quick to the trigger, maybe you took it, but I cannot close it out that quick. Saw triple bottom formation, guys. Triple bottom formation on a 5-minute chart. So that's bullish, in my opinion, for some kind of reversal, even if it's not long term, it's short term, guys. So I want to pump here. Come on, man. All right, there you go. There's 10 points. All right, over 10 points. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. All right, 15 points. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Guys. All right. I'll take her off there. So let's go, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, guys. Come on, man.
Look at all those W's.
So, that boy good. That boy good. All right, you got more continuation there, guys. I see it, right? All right, so we're rolling here, chat. You know what I hate? When the trade copier doesn't when you close out a trade, guys, and it's not like a Zach, but you can't do anything because you got a little bit of slippage. I love you. All right, that's almost $2,400, guys. And so yeah, I saw a triple bottom, guys, right? So if you look at the 5-minute chart, so let's break down that last trade there, chat. So you got a triple bottom formation, guys. You got a bearish candle, green candle, bearish candle, green candle, bearish candle, green candle, right? That was forming. And I was trying to target the 14 EMA, and it's popping there now, guys, right? So if you held that, you picked up even more points. But I wanted that at least to the 14 EMA, guys, and that's happening right now as I speak, right? Triple bottom formation, you had over a 400+ point drop to the downside, guys, and I was waiting for some kind of confirmation. And if you notice, the previous 5-minute candle, guys, was actually a bullish engulfing candle compared to that 1040 5-minute candle. So there was also another confirmation to get long. And I kind of said that, right? I said I'm sniffing some kind of reversal here. So let's go. Yeah, guys, so we're rolling here. So I think you know, it's always interesting, chat, because you know, if I would have scrapped the first trade that I took that was pre-market, would have had no losing trades, but the rest of the trades were winning trades, guys, right? So nevertheless, we in the green. I just got clarification, guys, or confirmation, I should say, that all of the winners of Lucid accounts today have been emailed. So you should check your email. You're going to have an email. Let's go. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Trying to get to 3,000 likes today, guys, on the stream. I'm at 2,300. We got 5,000 people still tuned into the show. Dropping a lot of sauce here. So it's free to like, it's free to subscribe. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you're not. So we just out here trying to make a little money. So if you guys kind of notice right now, see how we're having a hard time at the 14 EMA, guys? See how price is starting to pull back off the 14 EMA? It tapped the 14 EMA and you're getting a bit of a sell-off here. So that's why that was an initial target area for me, because typically you'll get some kind of pullback or reaction, right, from the EMA. That's about a 50-point reaction off the EMA, guys, to the downside. So that's why that was like an initial target area, right? I saw a good question that popped up, and somebody said, how did you figure out what time frame works for you? Trial and error. Trial and error. Going through the fire, guys. Blowing some accounts, right? Learning how to basically what works for me, and how I think the most important thing for me, guys, was learning how to leverage the higher time frame while entering on the 5-minute chart, because that's typically what I do, right? So once I was able to kind of map out and frame, like, okay, the higher time frame is bearish, as an example, right? So I'm going down to the 5-minute chart and I'm looking for shorts. I just need to see that price action match what the higher time frame is doing, right? So if the higher time frame is bearish, I want to see bearish price action on the 5-minute chart, as an example. So in this particular case, guys, you had the 15-minute candle, and notice how, you see how this 15-minute candle, guys, look at the current 15-minute candle, right? You see how it pushed up green to the upside, and look at the body of the candle. You notice how the body of the candle is like twice the size of the previous bearish candle's body. So that's telling you that buyers are starting to step in, right, to take price higher. So on a 5-minute chart, you're looking for that, and you're like, okay, I see higher, I see a bottom here, I see a higher bottom, right, a higher low, right, and then expansion to the upside. So $250 points made today, $1.23, nice. So guys, how much are you up today, right? Dropped a lot of sauce here. Just curious, how much are you guys up? How many points did you bag today in the session? It's almost 11 o'clock. 3K, 12,000, 1,400. Let's go, 5,300, 1,000, 2,100, 1,850 because I got out of the red. Hey, nice. Nothing wrong with that, trading ready B. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more upside coming here, guys. This is looking like a V-shaped recovery, by the way. Right? Whether that's short-term or short-lived or not, that remains to be seen, but I would not be surprised, right? After a 400 plus point sell-off to the downside. I think we're in the middle of a V-shaped recovery here. $700 times 5 accounts. Let's go. Where did you see the resistance on the pullback? Yeah, if you look at the 5-minute chart, it was resistance right off the 14 EMA, right? You see how that previous 5-minute candle closed as a doji, and you had basically a sell-off. When it tapped it, it had a sell back to the downside. Yeah, see how we're kind of recovering here, guys? V-shaped recovery style. That's not surprising after you've had the sell-off that we've had, right? And I kind of said it, that what I've noticed is when after there's a huge drop, guys, and you start getting a consolidation, that's not great for anybody that's actually trending to the downside or looking for shorts, because why are we consolidating, right? And we're not getting follow through with more momentum. And I can guarantee you, chat, there is somebody trying to short price down here at 25,478. Guaranteed. So, and that just comes with experience, guys. Somebody's up 8,500. Doug, hey, congrats, man. Mike, hey, man, you're really good at this. I've been trading for about 10 years, and I like your style. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. We will squeeze them. Yeah, it's looking like a V-shaped recovery, guys. Now, like I said, I can't call, obviously, the top as far as how high we're going to go, but it does, in my opinion, look like a V-shaped recovery that's kind of forming because we've had a huge sell-off, right? I mean, that's expected, to be honest. Doesn't mean it has to happen all the time, but when you've had almost a 500-point sell-off to the downside, guys, some kind of buying pressure stepping into the market has to be expected, right? Normally. I mean, that's just how price moves. Doesn't move in a straight line, right? So even if they want to take price lower, guys, a lot of times there'll be a retracement to the opposite direction to gain some more energy, right? To drop lower. So nevertheless, we're out here rocking, guys. You got guys, you got the BDH with got the new BDH hat here. 1 million subscribers plus. I love you. I love you. Is it possible to pass Apex in one day? Yes. D, man, I can't believe it. Word on the street is that Jerome is going to Costa Rica, man. Oh, man, don't tell me that, guys. Oh, man. Got to talk to PW, chat. Where would you re-short? So I would need to see a rejection of the 14 EMA. That's kind of happening right now. I would want to see like a bearish engulfing candle off the 14 EMA. Right? If price can't get back below the 14, guys, on the 5-minute chart, in my opinion, there's no short right now. That's just how I trade, right? Because the EMA should also act as some kind of resistance level, and price kind of reacts back to the downside off of this level. If it continues higher, guys, then we could be headed up to back inside the opening range, right? And right now we're kind of getting that rejection that I'm talking about. So it'll be interesting to see how this current 5-minute candle closes. So yeah, just got to be patient, guys, right? See how this candle closes out, and we'll go from there. But nevertheless, I'm definitely happy with the session so far, guys. Let's go. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. Trying to get to 3,000 likes today, guys. We're at 2,500 likes, and we have 4,700 people tuned into the show, guys. Dropped a lot of sauce, saw a lot of W's in the chat. I only had one losing trade, guys, right? The accounts are green. So if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, let's go. I love you. All right, so that's up almost 2,400, guys, on the day. You're getting a sell-off here. 5-minute chart's having some issues so far, but you still got time left on this current 5-minute candle. So I'm curious to see how this candle closes out. Because if it rejects this 25,613 level, guys, then we could be headed down for more selling pressure. So just kind of keep an eye on this current 5-minute candle. Four hours creating a higher low, yeah. But see, you still got a ton of time. Yeah. Now that 4-hour candle is a little interesting because you got a nice bottom wick. But keep in mind, chat, there's almost 3 hours left on that current 4-hour candle. There's a lot of time left, guys. A lot of time. So we'll see what happens here. We still got a couple minutes left, guys, right before the close of the 5-minute candle. So where are you trading from, guys? Where are you at? Obviously, I'm here in South Florida. Where are you trading from? Curiosity. We got Germany, Portugal, Costa Rica. Well, the BDH is going to be there. Say hi to Ginger for me because I'll be here, guys. Hawaii, Texas, Vegas. Let's go. ATL, Connecticut, Oklahoma, Illinois, Argentina, South Africa, Chicago, Chi-Town. What up? Chile. Let's go. England, Thailand. Always wanted to visit there, guys. That's one of my bucket list spots. So you got Spain, Long Beach, Los Angeles, H-Town, Flint, nice. New Zealand, nice. Okay. Jamaica, Philippines, Brooklyn, Bonita Springs. Hey, I'm very familiar with that area. Let's go. Seattle, DR in the house. What up? What up? What up? Tennessee, Israel, Ukraine. It's crazy, man. New Orleans. I love New Orleans, guys. The Congo. Let's go. Sarasota. Okay. Germany. Australia. Korea. Holland. Maine. Brazil. It's crazy, man. Cape Town. Guys, it's always humbling, man, to see where everybody's trading from, guys. We don't take it for granted. I appreciate the support. We just out here trying to make a little money. Port St. Lucie. Okay. Okay. Czech Republic. Saudi Arabia. Bahamas. Pompano. Okay. Okay. D-Money World. All right, guys. So yeah, you kind of see here on the 5-minute chart. So you had some rejection here. Right off the 14 EMA, And then now you got the current candle that's starting to push back up, guys. So, all right, look at the size of that previous 5-minute candle, guys. You see how that candle is almost double the size of that previous green candle? So this 11 o'clock candle that just closed is almost twice the size of the previous candle that closed at 11 o'clock, guys. So that for me is telling me that bears are trying to step back into the market, and they could be willing and waiting to take price lower, to be honest. Because if you're a momentum trader, you're looking at the size of the candles, guys, and you're looking at it and you're like, hey, why is this candle twice the size of the previous candle, right? So that's something to keep an eye on, because, you know, could be a signal that bears are stepping in, chat, to take us back lower to the downside. 15-minute chart is bearish right now. No top, very small top wick, but and you can kind of see the sell-off that's happening now, right? Do you use the code on the freezer that they just gave me, but the account fails to show up? Code on the freezer. So if you just bought a Lucid account, Terry, or did you win a giveaway? Yeah, but would you say that buyer stepped in? Yeah, but buyers stepped in lower, right? Buyers really stepped in down here at like 500 level, guys. So now you can wait. There's nothing wrong with waiting to see how this candle closes out. Like I'm not in a position, guys. I'm not shorting here. I'm just saying that the previous 5-minute candle was super bearish, and it's twice the size of the previous candle. So I'm waiting here to see how this current candle closes. Got about a minute and 25 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. So but I am not in a position, guys. Yeah, if you won the giveaway, guys, you're not going to put in PW. You just put in the code that it gives you, right? You don't have to put in the PW code. Terry. So yeah, try that. Make sure you're not putting in the PW code. You're just putting in the code that they supplied you with for the free account. I'm stuck in long, stop loss at 530. Yeah, probably would have took profit already myself personally, but especially now that we're below the 14 EMA, guys. Like if I'm bullish, I want price above the 14. I don't want it rejecting the 14, guys, right? So I would almost say that based on how I trade, guys, below the 14 is bearish. And you see how we're starting to sell off here? This is what I was saying, guys. The previous candle's body is twice the size. It's like double the size of the previous candle, right? The green candle. So that's telling you that there's somebody willing to take price lower. $15-minute candle still bearish. This is the 15-minute chart you're looking at, guys. Super bearish so far. 30-minute candle's bearish. The 1-hour chart's bearish, right? 4-hour chart's bearish. Daily candle's bearish. So yeah, I would only be looking for shorts right now, guys. Right? Because I'm trying, me myself, based on how I trade, I'm trying to basically look for the higher time frame to show its face, basically, guys, on the 5-minute chart. So if the higher time frame is bearish, I'm going down to the 5-minute chart and I'm looking for signs or clues that that bearish momentum has stepped into the 5-minute chart, if that makes any sense, or showed up on the 5-minute chart. All right, so you got a rejection of the EMAs. Now, it's 11:11. And what remains to be seen here is if bulls kind of step in here and take price back the opposite direction, guys, right? The problem is you don't know if that's going to happen. If you're a bull and you're like, hey, well, on the 15-minute chart, we had a huge bullish candle, the previous 15-minute candle. So you're buying into the thought process that, hey, I'm going to buy this retracement here and my stop is going to be back below maybe 496, but that's a wide stop, right? That's a wide stop, guys. So I don't know if I would play that, to be honest. But you know, I think nothing wrong with being patient here, chat. Letting price kind of show you its hand. If it gets back above the 14, then that's bullish in my opinion, and maybe we head up to the back up inside of the opening range, which is above 25,723. So do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. We're at 2,600 likes. Trying to get to 3,000, guys. Right? Trying to get to 3,000 likes. We had 20 accounts that we gave away today. We're at 2,600 likes, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I will be back, obviously, rest of the week, guys, 9 a.m. because PW is going to be doing some fishing in Costa Rica. So I'll be going out today and trying to do some fishing, guys, and try to catch me some fresh fish. And maybe I'll bring it here to the PDH and throw it on the grill. Let's go. And I gotta admit, guys, I'm a little concerned. I have not seen Corn Dog Tim today, so Corn Dog Tim, if you're out there, man, we need you on the stream for the rest of the week as an additional moral support, because you're a true testament of longevity, right? Had your stomach pumped and you're still fighting, buddy. Don't sneak up the bins. Oh yeah. The fish is not gonna be in the bins, guys. Somebody said that Corn Dog Tim blew his back out moving the couch. Yeah. D-Money, can I pass Apex 50K account with 1 to 2 trades for a day or two? Yes. Yeah, Apex is 1 day to pass, guys. You can pass Apex in 1 day. There's no consistency rule in the evaluation stage with Apex, guys. Is he here?
Yes, he's the yellow Tim fella.
All right, so Ginger told me that Corn Dog Tim is here, guys. So shout out to Corn Dog Tim. He's a motivation to all of us at this point, guys, right? Doesn't matter what you go through in life. If you eat a rotten corn dog or whatever the case may be, you got to be resilient and adaptable, guys. So shout out to Corn Dog Tim. Is Jerome with PW? Apparently he's going to be with PW in Costa Rica, guys. You got to love it. Let's go. Thanks, D-Money. Today I passed the Apex 50K account. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, guys, I mean, this price action now, like, I think you have to be a little strategic here because, yeah, okay, we're rejecting off. What I see right now, guys, where you got some kind of rejection off the 14 EMA with a small, like, body on that previous doji candle, right, that just closed out. 5-minute chart we're looking at. So, however, it's a battle right now, right? That's not a convincing candle, guys, because you got a small body. So we could very well pop back to the upside. So, But nevertheless, I mean, the 15-minute chart, previous candle closed out as bearish. But look at this push right back up, guys. So this could happen. Like, we could be putting in, like, you got to let price at this point, guys, kind of play out a little bit and set itself up. This could be another higher low on the 5-minute chart, right? Like, we don't know yet, guys. Like, I'm not convinced based off of the previous doji that formed. That's an indecision candle. So for me, it's kind of like, are we putting in another like higher low to push higher and go back up inside the opening range? We could, right? If it sells down, guys, and puts in a lower low below this doji candle, then maybe you're going to get more downside, right, coming in. So that's what I would be kind of waiting for. Probably waiting for this 5-minute candle to close out, to be honest. I will happily take my $810 per account for a payday and go touch the grass. Cheers, D-Money, for not going fishing and holding up the fort. Hey, I appreciate that, Stevie. Yeah. I'm going to be here, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, guys. I will be here holding it down. But in all seriousness, guys, I think, listen, man, hey, I don't take it for granted, guys. And the other thing I'll say is that, you know, clearly PW trusts me enough to hold down the fort. So that's a compliment, guys, right? To be honest, because it could be opposite. Like, hey, we gotta close it down for a week because I'm going fishing. That wouldn't be good, guys. So that's how I look at it. Are you still trading Apex accounts, D? Yeah, I still got my funded accounts with Apex, guys. I'm working on I've been trading silver at night on Apex accounts, so we'll see how that goes. Power hour, LaFleur, that would be a negative, sir. So I'm gonna be doing the morning, guys, 9 a.m. So we have not neglected power hour, guys. I know that there's a lot of people that are used to me trading that 1:30 start time. We have not neglected it, guys. It's just that based off schedules and things of that nature. You're right. We're gonna base the stream start time around that. So like this week, you know, PW's had a few fishing tournaments. And so yeah, he's going fishing in Costa Rica, guys, this week for the rest of the week. So obviously I'll be doing the 9 a.m. slot. What size Apex accounts do you got? Yeah, I got the PA. I got 20 50K PA accounts, funded accounts. D-Money, I hope that you get all your heart desires for you and your daughter. You're such a blessing to all of us for being a teacher and teaching us patience and your strategies. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, honestly. So, guys, I get just as much from the chat as I hope that I'm giving to you guys, right? So you guys are here supporting me, guys. So I'm trying to drop the best content that I can drop. I'm trying to explain as best as I can why I'm taking the trades that I'm taking, chat. And now, does that mean I'm gonna trade 100% on every setup I'm gonna win? Absolutely not. That's impossible, right? Like I can't put that pressure on myself to try to be 100% every day. Will there be days where I probably don't take a losing trade? Absolutely, right? But that's not gonna be every day. I wish it was, but that's not the case, guys. Still human. I'm not a robot, right? So, I mean, you guys saw that today. I had one losing trade, and that trade, to be honest, it was pre-market. Just tried to anticipate a bounce and it didn't work. So that's life. Do you use the same strategy for silver and NQ? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. It's just that silver, guys, like that's why I'm like, PW says it all the time. He flat out says don't even look at silver, guys, because there's so much, like if you're wrong and your size too large, guys, good luck with that. To be honest, like good luck. Because if you're oversized, the moves to the, like in your direction, guys, the moves the opposite direction are just as big, right? So if you didn't have a stop loss, if you didn't, you know, right? it's easy to blow accounts, so you got to be careful. But I trade the same strategy. All right, there's some rejection here so far. So I would have to say, guys, if we hang out below the 14 EMA, that's not great for bulls, right? The longer we kind of hang out down here, that's not great for bulls at this point. Because when price is trending in one direction, guys, the EMAs are almost like target points for me. So if we're bullish, you want price above the 14. And once it passes the 14, you want price to approach the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart, right? But if we hang out below it, to me right now, we're kind of curling back over to the downside, guys. That's what I'm seeing right now. 15-minute chart looks does not look great. If you're a bull, you got a nice top wick, and we're starting to kind of sell back down to the downside. That's what I'm seeing right now on the 15-minute chart as well, guys. So not great for bulls right now. This is looking like a rejection to the downside. Maybe go down and retest those lows hanging out down here at 25,471. All right, guys. So yeah, I mean, more selling pressure. So now what's interesting, chat, this is the first 5-minute candle, in my opinion, after the rejection wicks up here off the 14 EMA, that's closing convincingly, right? Like, you see the body of the candle, and you still got time left, so I need to see how this candle closes. But notice the body, guys. You see how you got a full body that's super bearish? That's kind of telling me that shorts are ready, bears are ready to take this thing lower, guys. Right? That's how I would have to read that. These previous candles that had small bodies, that's, to me, that's like indecision. So this is a convincing bearish candle. This current candle that we're having on the 5-minute chart. So we got about a minute and 7 seconds left on this candle. We'll see what happens. And we're at 2,700 likes, guys. So do me a solid if you haven't already, hit the like button. We're trying to hit 3,000 on the stream. So we still have over 4,000 people tuned into the show, guys. Over 4,200 people tuned in. So we're 300 away from 3,000 likes. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. 28 seconds left, and this is a make or break area for bulls. And what I mean by that is, this was the last time we were here, we had to bounce back the opposite direction, guys. So if we lose this level, look out to the downside. We may be headed to that 25,400 level that I had mapped out, or lower. I need 15 points for a lousy $1 profit on the day. Yeah, I know, but just I'm not a financial advisor, right? I would just say be careful, because I don't know if it's a mental thing. It probably is, but it's kind of like when you know that, okay, hey, I only need 15 points. It becomes the longest or hardest 15 points to get in your life, right? So I'm curious to see how we react here, guys. Is it going to put in a higher low and then push up higher? Right now it's doing that, right? This is why you need to know those levels, chat. And it doesn't mean we can't flush lower, but you need to kind of know, looking to the left, what happened the last time price was at a specific area. See how we're getting a bounce back up right now? Like, if we're gonna range today, guys, for a few hours, then this could be basically us coming back to that range, and we get a bounce back to the upside. I mean, that bounce so far was over 37 points, guys. Somebody said equal lows. Let's see. So 493 and 494. I mean, it's close. It's close, but it's I mean, it's within a point, right? But what is the yellow box at the bottom? Yeah, that's actually the last. I'm just mapping out the last time we were in this price area. We had a bullish reaction back up. You see how you look to the left? The last time we dipped into this area, so like this 25,000, like 500 area, we had a bullish push up to 628, guys. Bullish reaction. So that's why I have that mapped out on the chart. But never fear, guys. D-Money's here. Rest of the week, we got we'll have more giveaways coming. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're at 2,800 likes. We need only 200 likes, guys, to hit 3,000. So trying to hit 3,000 today, chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. Saw a lot of money being made today, guys. Trying to hit 3,000 likes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Appreciate the support, guys. We're almost there. We're almost at 3,000. 3,000 likes. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. What was that, Ginger? Oh, yeah. I made 4 bandies today early and locked out, chilling, out kicking back now. Yeah, nice. Nothing wrong with that. How much is Jerome up today? Yeah, I don't know. I hope he lost all his money, guys. I can't stand that guy. How many days do I have to pass Lucid evals? You can take as long as you want. 50% consistency, guys, on Lucid Flex. So if your Lucid Flex is 50% consistency, so you need to pass it in 2 days. Lucid Black as well, guys. Right? So if you're looking at Lucid Black, or you're going to be trading Lucid Black accounts, you got a 60% consistency rule, but that's still going to take you 2 days to pass. So use the code PW. I love you. Massive bear flag. Yeah, it could be. I'm not, either way, guys, it's just a matter of just being cautious of what happened the last time price was in this area. If you go up to the 15-minute chart, right, this could easily flush these lows and head lower. So if I'm a bear right now, I would probably want to see these lows get taken out, guys, below like 470, and then you get the next candle that maybe opens up, does some kind of reaction the opposite direction, and then continues to sell off. And I like the wick. I like the wick on the current 5-minute candle, guys. That exhaustion wick up top. But we'll have to see what happens here. Oh man, guys, we're at 2,900 likes. We need 100 more likes, guys. And the editor said he's gonna get arrested for us in Costa Rica. So we get 100 more likes. Apparently the editor's willing to get arrested, chat. So I don't know what he's gonna do or what he's gonna say to get arrested, but he needs to make sure he's back here on Monday to record the content. So but yeah, the editor, he doesn't know it yet, guys, but he volunteered, or maybe I volunteered him to get arrested in Costa Rica. You gotta love it. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is the time. All right, so you're getting a sell-off here. It's trying, right? Like I said, if it breaks below 470 area, I will, probably be in tune to say like, hey, I'm looking for a short here. So we'll see. D, isn't this the H pattern that one guy likes to short? Yeah, it is. Lowercase h, yep. But you already caught it on the way down though, right? Like if you, so as you see it forming, you kind of shorted it down already. So if you're shorting down here, you know, where's your stop going to be to invalidate it, right? And it could very well tank here, guys. I'm not saying I'm right. I mean, look at the 15-minute chart. The previous candle's bearish. Got some exhaustion there. 30-minute chart looks bearish, right? Previous 30-minute candle's bearish. So we could very well flush. And like I said, we rejected the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, guys, right? You had multiple rejections of the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So definitely would not be looking to get long like right here, in my opinion. But little battle going on between bulls and bears. Do they want to take us lower or take us back to the upside? How long do you wait for after a new candle is formed before entering, or what kind of reaction do you look for? So yeah, I mean, I would at this point, like if I didn't get in close to the EMA guys up here at like 570, I need to see a break of like these lows probably, right? And then a retracement, and then I'm trying to short that retracement back down. Like my entry, because right now, where would my stop be that makes sense? Well, I mean, maybe above the previous candle. So if you want to give this 30 points or 38 points, yeah, you could short it. But I'm not willing to give it. Okay, so there you go, right? There's more selling pressure, trying to break these lows. She's trying to go downtown, Julie Brown. And you got a reaction back up inside the box. Let's go. You gotta love it. ES lower, yeah. Can you use Apex and take profit trader on the same TraderVid account? No, not at the moment. I think PW has kind of shared that, guys, that they are working on that, right? See how we're getting this bullish reaction right back up, chat? This is why I was saying, right? I don't want to get, I want a break of these lows, like the low down here sitting at 25,470. And then I want like a retracement. But see, look at the bullish reaction back up, chat. So if you short it down here, you're down over 30 points. Gotta love it. That's why I was waiting, guys. So yeah, so now, right, you're like, hey, yeah, I'm not feeling too great about that short, right? Now you want to wait, guys. You got to wait. I mean, you could, and remember, chat, when I say I'm waiting, I'm not telling you that you have to wait. You could trade however you want, right? I'm not here to provide financial advice. I just learned from experience that I don't like this previous 5-minute candle that just closed, chat, if I want to get short. That's not a short, like, candle for me. That's actually, bulls are stepping back in. They formed a nice bottom wick, and there's some buying happening right now. So I don't really have interest in trying to short after that previous 5-minute candle. But do me a solid, guys. We're at 2,900 likes. I'm trying to hit 3,000. We got 4,100 people tuned in to the show, and had one losing trade. The rest were winning trades, and right now price is kind of deciding what it wants to do, in my opinion. They want to flush this lower or continue the recovery to the upside, guys. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I rock out Monday through Friday, guys. So for the rest of the week, I'll be 9 a.m. And I appreciate the support, guys. We just hit 3,000 likes. Let's go. What was that? I love you. Can I enter on an hourly chart and hold it to eliminate all the noise? Yes, you can. You just have to make sure you're sized appropriately to be able to withstand some of the noise, right? Because there's still going to be noise, guys. And what the noise looks like on the higher time frame is price basically going back and forth, right? Up and down, as an example. That's the noise that you're going to see on the chart, right? Because you're only going to see one candle, right, on the current on the 1 hour chart that you're currently in, right? You're only going to see that one candle. When you go down to the 5-minute chart, you can see the noise, guys, right? The back and forth, the pops, the sell-offs, the pops, the sell-offs, as an example. So in my opinion, we're kind of stuck in a big old range right now, guys, and price needs to make a decision where they're going to take it. Right now, we're at the bottom of the range. See, if I map this out, you can kind of see it clearly, chat. We're ranging right now. Like I would have to map it out, right? Right now, we're towards the bottom of that range. So I'm always humbled by the support, guys. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it, guys. 3,000 likes today on the show. That's crazy. So that's crazy talk. I appreciate it, guys. I love you. Big range. Yeah, it's a big range, guys. That's the thing, right? And sometimes that happens, guys. So after you get a big move in one direction, so today we had obviously a sell-off, almost 500 points, right? Over 480 points to the downside. And now we're stuck in a range. So price is chilling out for a little bit, so to speak, right? Doesn't mean that has to continue the whole session. Doesn't mean it has to continue for even the next 20 minutes. You can get a flush in one direction, right? You can get a flush to the downside. You can get a pop to the upside. Trump could tweet something and all of a sudden, right, it's totally different. But right now, if you map this out, we are stuck in a range. So So now, yeah, it's going to be interesting now, chat. You got the 1 hour chart that is bearish. 4 hour chart is bearish. You got a lot of downside momentum that's possible, guys, if this gets some momentum to keep going. Like I said, I had mapped out earlier, 25,359, right, could be in play if they pop this below the bottom of this range. So remains to be seen if that's going to happen, guys. So it's kind of good to know that, like, if you're able to identify these ranges, a lot of times that keeps you out of trouble, so to speak, because you're like, okay, well, we're in a range right now, right? Price is not making a decision if they want to drop it or pop it higher. So the issue is if you miss setups today, guys, right? If you came to the charts, maybe you're coming to the chart right now and you're like, man, I got to take a trade today, right? Because I used to be that trader, chat. Oh, I got to take a trade now, right? I missed all the good setups this morning. I got to get in. So maybe I'm trying to short down here because I rushed to the charts and I didn't identify that we're kind of stuck in a range. And what's happening right now, guys, we're getting a pop to the upside, right? On this current candle. So you got to kind of know that. So not much for me to do right now, guys, inside of this range, to be honest. If you're a range trader, you don't mind the range because you buy the bottom of the range, guys, and you sell the top of the range, right? So if you're a range trader, you're not disappointed right now. If you're strictly a momentum trader, you're a little disappointed, right? Because you want momentum to kind of step in. So it's always interesting, like when you have these two battles pretty much going on, guys, between momentum traders and range traders. What is the best way to learn how to copy trade, Terry? Yeah, there's actually, if you go to YouTube and put in Tradeovate Copier, we leverage Tradeovate Prop here at the BDH. It's the preferred platform of the BDH. I would recommend you go to YouTube and put in, punch in Tradeovate Trade Copier instructions, and there's a lot of videos on it. I'll walk you through step by step. You can copy trade up to 20 accounts with Tradeovate Prop. So yeah, guys, I mean, it's not much to write home about now. I mean, that's kind of expected after a 400, almost 500 point drop. Took longs and shorts today though, guys, right? So not disappointed at all. Had a quick scalp on a pop from earlier, guys. So these accounts are sitting pretty good here, right? So overall on the session, guys, so we'll take it. Yeah, so up over 2,700, guys, across the three accounts. Need $300 to pass. D-Money, why can't we rewind the streaming work? Coffee trades, you'll be able to rewind it. I think so once the stream is over and it's finalized, you'll be able to go back and rewind. That's why. Need 300 to pass, LOL. Yeah, I would just you know, if you're looking at price action right now on a 5-minute chart, I mean, we're rejecting again the 14 EMA, right? But guys, there's nothing wrong with taking a break. There's nothing wrong with stepping away and letting price get outside of the range, right? And trying to join the momentum in that direction. And look at the size of these candles, guys. You see the previous 5-minute candle? You see how the body is small? So that's kind of telling you that you know, right? The volume or momentum is kind of dried up a little bit, right? It's slowing down. So I would wait personally, right? I'm not a financial advisor, guys, but there's nothing wrong with waiting for price to get outside of this range. I'm familiar with this because now trading power hour, guys, for, you know, over 3 months straight, basically, right? We've seen a lot of ranges. You guys, I know a lot of you guys are tuned in right now. You rock out with me when I'm trading power hour, and we've seen this a lot, guys. There's been days where we've been stuck in a range for 3 or 4 hours, right? So like I'm very used to when the market kind of goes to sleep, guys. After you get a big move, when you look at it, right, we had a lot of seller pressure in the market, almost 500 points to the downside, and now it's kind of hibernating a little bit inside of this range, which is normal. That tends to happen a lot after a big move in one direction. But the longer we stay here, guys, I would probably say that we're gonna get, the longer we kind of hang out in this range, there's probably going to be a lot of there could be bullish pressure stepping into the market to take us to the upside. Coffee Trades is beefing with Coffee Trades Q7E. You're stealing my name, huh? Hey, I don't want. Hey, guys, we could do a little wager here. See who have you guys box it out. BDH is not liable, of course, if you get a black eye, but just want to make sure you guys know. And while we're kind of hanging out in the range, guys, I might as well give you the weather forecast for Fort Lauderdale. So currently right now it's 61 degrees. Looks like the high is going to be 66. The low today was 41.
And I will give you the forecast for.
So gotta love it. Tim said cold corn dogs. Yeah, corn dog Tim, guys. He's saying that it's gonna be some cold corn dogs out there. I agree. You gotta love it. Yeah. So are we gonna break? I saw somebody said that she's getting ready to break out the bottom of the range. Yeah, she could be. Have to wait and see, guys. Keep in mind though, we're going into the close of a 1 hour chart, chat, and a lot of times it's a little there's some volatility, right? Back and forth action. So just kind of keep that in mind that we're also going into the close of a 1 hour candle. Iguana is raining down there. Yeah, killer Sluggy. Yeah, they're going into hibernation, man. Falling out of trees, going to sleep. See the bounce back up, guys. So this is, yeah, we're definitely in a range market, chat. Definitely in a range market. Gotta love it. They just wanted liquidity before 470. Yeah, they could. But I mean, your job as a trader, my opinion, guys, right? And that includes myself, obviously, is you're trying to take trades where you can have the smallest amount of risk and the biggest amount of reward, right? To be honest. So like if you're trading a range market, guys, and you're buying at the bottom of the range, let's do an example here, right? So the bottom of the range is 25,470. So say I got in on this current candle's low at 485 area, my stop would have to be 470, right? Because if it breaks 470, I don't want to be in the long anymore, guys. So that's a 15-point stop. And if you kind of measure this out to the high of the candle, I mean, that's 40 points, guys, right? You're risking 15 points to make 40 points. In my opinion, that's a good risk reward trade. Buying the bottom of the range, right? And so like that's what you want as a trader. You want a measured stop loss. You want a pretty clear profit target. Put the trade on and let it ride, guys. So, and you don't have to target the top of the range, because I know somebody's going to say that, right? Well, the top of the range is up here at 25,594. You're right. But you don't have to target the top of the range, right? You don't have to, nobody said you got to target the top of the range. In my opinion, 40 points, guys, is not bad, right? I'm just saying. All right, so you're coming up on that last 10 minutes. You're within the last 10 minutes, guys, of candle closing, right? Which means that it could get a little interesting here. It can get a little spicy. So maybe do we flush this bottom of the range finally, going into the close of a 1 hour candle? For me, it's a little risky, guys, and my risk tolerance, I had one risky trade earlier, right? I tried to basically long going into the market open. That was my risky trade for the day, guys. I'm not gonna try to pick the bottom here or pick the top here as an example, right? Going into the close of a 1 hour candle, I would rather wait. But I mean, you do have confidence, guys, that if it breaks the bottom of this range and closes below the range, then yeah, maybe that 400 level or 350 level is in play. So, and it's trying to break to the downside now. So we'll see what happens here. Got about 3 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. So just to kind of give you the breakdown, guys, for the rest of the week, I will be 9 a.m. So just stay tuned for, be on the lookout for the alert. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll get the alert, right? That I'm going live at 9 a.m. For the rest of the week. PW will be out fishing, and he'll be out fishing in Costa Rica, guys. So you'll be rocking out with Deep Money. 9 a.m. out here trying to make a little monies. As always, guys, I appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted. We had a pretty extensive move to the downside, guys. Yesterday was the longs would have played, right? Today you had a sell-off to the downside. So volatility's here. Hopefully it stays, right? You're getting a reaction right back up inside the range, guys. So no follow through, right? This is why I was not interested in taking a short going into the close of a 1 hour candle. 27-point retracement so far. From 9 to what time? Typically 12. Depending on the price action, right? But typically at least 12, 9 to 12. So tomorrow we go up, same stuff for the past 4 months. Yeah, it could be possible, man. Right? Who knows? So guys, yeah, I mean, not much to write home about right now. We're stuck in a range, guys. If you bought the bottom of the range, you're actually up, right? If you bought right out the bottom of the range, guys, you're up almost 40 points. So you gotta love it. His World Trades, good stuff as always. Later D, later Ginger, later chat. Hey, I appreciate that. Well, Ginger, she won't see you later, man. She'll be in Costa Rica, buddy. But nevertheless, you got D Money here. I told her to send me a picture of the fresh fish, so I can imagine. You gotta love it. Oh man. So overall, happy with trading performance, guys, right? Had one losing trade. That was the first trade I took. It was a long setup. I saw higher lows being put in on a 1 hour chart. Tried to join the party. Got flushed out at the market open. And was able to recover, right? The rest of the trades after that pre-market trade was winning trades. So not disappointed at all, guys. Up on these accounts. So we'll take it, right? I'm not gonna pot about it. Up over 2,700 on the day, guys. So we'll take it. Just out here trying to make a little monies as the range market continues, guys. Right? So this could go on for a while, chat. But I would have to say that the longer it sits down here, after dropping almost 500 points to the downside, guys, there's probably a higher probability that we're going to get some kind of reversal that happens to the upside. So just kind of keep that in mind. What time do you trade until today, D Money? Yeah, I'm going to call it here in a few minutes, guys. Right? No need. I mean, we're literally in a range market, chat, right? We've been ranging here. There's nothing for me to do now. Was able to capitalize, had one losing trade, up $2,700 across 3 accounts. No reason to force anything here or give any profit back, right? To be honest. I nuked my eval trading last night out of boredom. Chevy riding 46. Listen, man, hey, that touched a nerve with me, right? Guys, if I could tell you how many times that I've been bored at home and I'm like, hey, I made profit during the day. Let me go home and trade because I'm bored, right? I don't have my daughter today or whatever the case may be, guys. That is like a kryptonite for me. So I have to be more disciplined at that, guys. Is basically if I'm up for the day, like I'm not going to just go home and get bored and trade. And I've done that so many times, guys. And you know what typically happens? I end up getting chopped up. It'll be choppy price action that I decided to trade, right? So I've been there, man. That's something that word on a block, guys, is that the lockout feature is coming very soon to Tradevate. So rest assured, guys, I'll be hitting that lockout button because that'll prevent me from logging in. I'm human just like everybody else, guys. So I'll struggle with keeping too tight of a trail when I'm in the green. Yeah, that happens. 44 Lakeside. Who taught me to trade D-Money? I pretty much, guys, I've been trading for 10 years. Trial and error mostly, right? Traded penny stocks, Forex, stock options, you name it. I've done it, guys, for the most part. Crypto, trial and error, guys, going through the fire, right? So, and it's funny because I had EMAs on my chart years ago, guys, and I decided to take them off. Can you believe that? That's just how it works because you're looking for the next thing. And sometimes keeping it simple is the best strategy. And obviously, guys, with EMAs, price action, guys, is always going to be the best indicator because it's real time. EMAs are added for me on the chart simply for confluence. And it's kind of giving me conviction that the momentum is in one direction, as an example, right? So like here, when you had this bearish engulfing candle, guys, or it's not a bearish engulfing candle, but the body of the candle is like double the size of the previous green candle over here. That's telling you that bears are stepping into the market, right? And I kind of said that. And if you notice, we've had selling pressure after that candle. You had some sell-off to the downside over 100 points, guys. So it's like looking for stuff like that. But you notice how you got the rejection right at the EMAs, guys. And I know some people are like, oh, I could trade, you could just trade price action. You're right. You could take the EMAs off the screen, but it's just a confluence, guys. So if I take these 3 EMAs off the screen right now, that pattern is still there. But I like seeing the EMA crosses. I like seeing that price is below all 3 EMAs. And that to me is super bearish, right? So I'm looking that keeps me basically on one side and I'm only looking for shorts as an example. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, we hit 3,000 likes, but if you haven't hit the like button already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little monies. And as always, I appreciate the support, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be back. Same time, same place. You already know. So it looks like we're at 3,100 likes. Let's go. Sell off? It could be. I mean, you just got to look at. For me, you need like a momentum candle to break these lows to confirm it, right? You need a momentum candle, guys. You need a momentum candle to step in and flush these lows of 25,467, right? And then if that happens, guys, I would not be surprised. Like I said, 400 level, or maybe even the bottom of that range that I had drawn out off the 4-hour chart, 25,350. D-Money, I passed the eval that I won. Let's go. Congrats. Stay for one more hour. Yeah, Joey. We're stuck in a range, man. Right? Like there's literally, we've been stuck in a range here. So there's not much for me to do here. We've been stuck in a range since basically 10:20, guys. It's already 12 o'clock. What happens to your account after you request a payout? So after you request a payout, you're able to trade again. That's all. What prop firm do you use the most? It's between Lucid and Apex. D-Money, question I see on Lucid, you could take 50% of earnings of payouts. Is there a point where your payouts aren't capped like Apex or no? So you could take, I believe, 5 or 6 payouts with Lucid, and then they're gonna more than likely move you to a live account. So you would have to read up on their rules there in the FAQ section. So, but yeah, guys, I think overall pretty good day. We're stuck in a range. Not much for me to do here. Tim Hoffey, what up? Called out a ton of trades, guys, right? At least 3 or 4 winning trades. Had one trade before pre-market that did not work out. Right? Had like a 21 point closure on it. Had to close that trade out because you had a flush. And then joined the momentum once I was able to spot it. So, but this could go on, guys, for a minute. Because we're not breaking to the downside. So if you kind of look at your 1 hour chart, I don't want to take the range off, but the 1 hour chart, this is the 1 hour chart we're looking at, guys. You see how you got a very small top wick, so they could want to push this up first and then continuation, right? So that's what I'm saying. This could go on for a little bit. We'll break out right after you stop streaming. Yeah, good. D-Money, what is scaling in prop firms? Scaling is basically you're adding size and also possibly adding accounts. So if you think about like Lucid, you're able to have five basically funded accounts with Lucid. You can call scaling even sizing up, right? Taking on more risk as your account grows. That's scaling your account to a bigger, obviously, size. But also as well, accounts in general, guys. So like Apex, you're able to have 20 accounts. So there's different ways to approach it. Guys. So, what's the attraction to Lucid? Well, if you look at Lucid, guys, there's no trailing drawdown, right? It's end of day drawdown. So that's one of the things that a lot of people like. There's no trailing drawdown. So including in the evaluation stage, guys. Right? That's one of them. You can pass basically like the Lucid Flex account within 2 days. And you only have to trade basically 5 days to get to a payout, guys, versus some of the other accounts out there where it takes 8 days, as an example. So what I would recommend for you to do is check out onlypropfirms.com, and you'll get a comparison breakdown and make a decision based off of what you like. And of course, use the code PW. So I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to call it here as price tries to break to the downside. So really good stream, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Don't you worry. Never fear, D-Money will be here. I'm going to call it, chat. So be smart, be safe, guys. Really good session today. And tomorrow we'll do it again. So if you're trading this range, guys, I mean, just keep in mind that at some point the range is going to break, right? That like it has to happen at some point. So just be mindful of that. And be smart. So nevertheless, guys, we gone. Catch you guys tomorrow.